Okay, so one last thing we want to go through is something that reminds us to make our life easier. We want to always factor out the greatest common factor first before we proceed with any of our regular factoring methods. So if I look at this greatest common factor, always take out what is common to all of the terms. So if I look at this first one, what can I take out? Well, I can take out a 3 from everything, leaving x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay, if I look at this other one, the way I can make my life a little easier is by factoring out a -1, leaving x squared plus 5x minus 14. So it's always easier to start with a positive leading term. All right, so if you look at these, you can see what I have done in this first one. We've factored out the 5. Then it makes it obvious that we've got a difference of squares, which factors into a plus and minus of the 2 square roots. Here, when you factor out -5x, you're actually done factoring. Okay, in this one, when we factor out 2, still leaves us with something that can be factored, and we go ahead and break that down. Let's look at one of these. So what can I pull out? Well, I can pull out a 2, leaving 4x squared plus 19x minus 5. So make sure you get it pulled out of each and every term. So now all I have to pay attention to is what is here in the parentheses. So I'm going to do this with the x box. So 4 times -5 gives me -20. And then I've got my plus 19 from the middle term. Two numbers that multiply to be -20, add to be positive 19, are going to be positive 20 and -1. When I toss these into the box, I have my 4x squared and minus 5 from my original equation. Then I am taking my plus 20x and my minus 1x from over here, and they are just a way of splitting up that 19x. Then I look and say, okay, what can I pull out? And I look at these two terms, because that's where I see the first thing I can pull out. I can take out a 4x. What do I need to multiply 4x by to get 4x squared? Just an x. What do I need to multiply 4x by to get positive 20x? That's 5. What do I need to multiply x by to get -1x? That's -1. So when I write this, I've got to remember that the 2 is still there, and now I'm multiplying times x plus 5 for x minus 1. Okay.